Hey guys, J-Man here. Okay, back to the weekly X-Men talk. Looks like things are starting to get somewhat back into a quote-unquote normal comic book release schedule. And good news, the financial worries of my situation are okay. Everything's good. So I'm back to collecting every X-Men book there is. Unfortunately, I don't have the space to get everything in physical form. So I have about, I think, maybe 10 or so comics that I'm collecting monthly in physical form. And then the rest are going to be digital. So it's probably like 10 or so physical ones, 10 or so digital ones. Unfortunately, that's just how the situation is for my space. I don't have the room to keep getting so many books a month. I'd love to get everything in physical form. But I do read everything digitally anyways, even the books that I do get in physical form. I want to support my local comic shop, which is Gotham Central Comics in Mississauga. They're a great shop. I don't get any endorsements or anything from them. I'm just letting you know that I think it's a great shop, and it's my favorite shop that I've gone to probably ever in my life. So I'm going to cover two books today, and this one, New Mutants number 10, I think this had come out before this entire situation with the virus and pandemic and everything. And I looked back through my videos and I never reviewed this, so I'm behind on that one. And then the new book for today was X-Froce. So let's get right into New Mutants number 10. So that's the cover. Really weird. I'm liking God, look at how awesome this is. The art, the colors, everything in this book and in X-Froce are just amazing. So there's this mutant girl who's got some of the New Mutants trapped in this like nightmarish world. So Boom Boom is there, and who else just showed up? Okay, so a whole bunch of mutants showed up to help Cypher is there. And they've come to help. So they're in Russia or something, whatever, and the Russian government is just like kind of hanging back and saying, hey, you guys take care of this, and then that's that. So there's Glob. I'm going to zoom this one in. Glob and Magic. Glob is such an interesting character. I wonder what he would look like in like a live action film. Like very, very unique character. And Magic, who I absolutely adore. Okay. They give you Glob's recipe here. I mean, that's I didn't read it. I don't know if there's something funny, but whatever. Okay, so Cypher's trying to figure out what's going on. Boom Boom's like, I could just blow it up. You know, that ain't gonna happen. What else do we have going on here? Okay, so Armor, who I love. I just love Armor. She's so cool. They got to make a really cool figure for Armor. So she's able to extend her armor around a bunch of the characters. So she's going to try to go into this nightmarish world or whatever and try to fix what's going on. Who else is here? Wildside is in there as well. And Mirage is not in there. Who else is in there? Cypher, and I think, is that everybody? Mirage has them tethered, I believe, though. Let me see. I read this a while ago when it came out, so I've kind of forgotten. This may have been, maybe this was last month, perhaps. I don't remember. So I'm just going through it here really quick myself, just because I've kind of forgotten what happened here. Yeah, so they're going in. Yeah, so she's got them tethered. So it's like she can pull them back. You know what's going to happen there, don't you? Check this page out. Wow, look at that. Awesome. Armor is so wicked. I don't know what the hell. I don't know why I just like fell in love with this character. She just looks cool. Wildside. Remember him? They even say he's like a Wolverine ripoff, which is totally jokes. This is like every page. This is one, and X-Froce as well, really. This is one where it's almost something that you probably should buy in physical form just to have it, because it's just so amazing. The art and colors and everything. And the writing is good too. This is a solid book. This is probably one of the best ones, yeah. I guess I won't really spoil it for you. You can kind of tell what's going to happen. Anyways, I really liked this one a lot. New Mutants has been, for the most part, really, really damn good. I've pretty much liked most of the issues. So yeah, really, really good. Really highly recommend that one. All right, let's move on to X-Force number 10. I love this cover. We're going to give you a close-up of that. That's Black Tom Cassidy. I gotta tell you guys, Black Tom Cassidy has moved the hell up in my estimation here. Like, I thought, yeah, he was a cool character, him and Juggernaut, whatever, right? And I like Banshee, I like Siren. I kind of like that whole Cassidy family. I think they're really neat. But man, I don't know what happened. Like, they're doing a Marvel Legends of this guy. That is gonna be freaking pre-ordered the second I can find it somewhere. Like, oh, it's so good. And the art and the colors in this X-Force book are awesome. There's not like a heavy storyline going on. This one is very, it's a little bit more action oriented, which is fine. It's beautifully put together though. Like, look at this. I'm going to zoom this in. This is just like crazy good. Look at that. So this is almost like the X-Men versus like Swamp Thing, or X-Men versus like an evil Krakoa. Beast had some kind of like vegetation or something that it's become almost like a sentient villain or something. It's weird. It's very weird, but it's amazing. Look at this. Look how great this looks. Zoom in there. That's amazing. Just cool. All right, so Kid Omega, Wolverine, and Domino are coming in here trying to fight. A bunch of crap happens. Let's get back to Tom Cassidy. Look, everyone likes Domino and everyone likes Wolverine, and Kid Omega's like that, right? So we don't need to talk about the people that we already know about. Let's talk about Tom. Look out. Like, the second I got to a page with Tom, I was like immediately excited. I'm like, oh, here we go. So just him trying to, oh, look at the art here. Sorry, take a break on that thought. Look at that. So awesome. Okay, so yeah, Black Tom is trying to figure out what to do here, and he's like, I don't know what his thing is. It's like he's merged a bit with Krakoa, so he's trying to like get power from it. We take a break from that. He was just on that one page, and I was like, wow. And then I'm just dying to get back to him. Jean confronts Beast because he's been keeping this a secret. He's written in his journals about what's been going on. So she's not happy with that. She's saying, look, we can't have secrets from each other, And he's saying, look, X-Force is about secrets, but she's like, yeah, but we shouldn't keep it from each other. So I really like that confrontation, and they're original X-Men, so they've got something going against each other. Let's take a look at more Black Tom stuff. Look at that. I mean, all of these are like, these are all worth, hanging on your wall here. Like, this entire page is killer. Like, just this page already is just so awesome. Okay, so Jean teams up with Black Tom. And is that Sage? Was that Sage there? And they're going to stop these Floronic creatures. Look at that. There's some creepy imagery here too. Let me go back a bit. Like, look at how creepy this is. Oh my God, it's a horror movie. So good. So yeah, Wolverine gets loose and destroys the shit out of everybody, and everything is okay. Now we get to a part in the end here, which I'm not a big fan of, which sucks because I'm just loving everything about this book. I'm heavily considering going back to the comic book shop and just trying to get all the back issues of X-Force, possibly even New Mutants, and maybe start getting those physical as well, because they're just so amazing. Especially for Black Tom. Oh, so good. I cannot wait for that Marvel Legends figure to come out. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on Black Tom and how he's fit in with this Dawn of X stuff, because I've really liked what they've done with this character. He used to just be a generic bad guy, but now it seems like they've really like done something, added more depth to this character, who was kind of a joke in Deadpool 2, which I didn't appreciate actually. But so great in these books, and his design and his look is amazing. I think I might get a shirt of Black Tom. All right, so the storylines on Wolverine is here hanging out, and then Jean comes and she's all sexy in her little bikini or whatever. And I mean, they've been hinting that there's some sort of love triangle or possibly a threesome between Scott, Jean, Logan. I'm not a fan of that, not because of the threesome idea, but because Scott should just be with Jean. I'm kind of an old school purist. I know Scott was with Emma for a while. And one of the t-shirts that you may have seen me wear is where it's from the Grant Morrison X-Men, where him and Jean are together, but then behind her back, he's holding Emma's hand. And I know, and then if you look at up here, this is like the Bendis run of X-Men, which I've just recently started to read. I read the first volume. I'm on volume 2 of the trades. And I love this team a lot, and Emma Frost is just a wicked character. I really like her a lot, though I don't like her as much in the Marauders. I don't like her now, but I really like her here. So I like her with Scott. I think that's really cool. But, I'm kind of a purist. I kind of want Scott and Jean together. I don't want anyone else. I don't mind Logan being, in love with Jean, but then she rejects him or whatever. Scott and Jean is what I want. Now, that's just me being a purist. I'm not saying I can't accept new things, because I accepted Scott and Emma. But I could never really get behind Wolverine and Jean Grey. I don't know what it is. I don't like that. Now, that's my personal opinion. It has nothing to do with anything other than what I just happen to like. There might be some people who prefer that. Let me know in the comments. Is it Scott and Jean? Is it Scott and Emma? Is it Logan and Jean? Is it all 4 of them together? Is it all 3 of them together? Let me know what your thoughts are on that. Hey, it's kinky. You want to have a threesome? I'm good with that. But I just don't, maybe if it wasn't Logan, it was, I don't know. Jean should be with Scott. I just keep going back to that. It should just be the 2 of them. So I'm a little bit of a purist there. I'm going to rate this 5 out of 5 anyways, just because. But yeah, I really liked X-Froce. I'm liking X-Froce a lot. It's a quick read. It's brisk paced. It's a little bit more actiony, which is fine. That's what X-Froce is. And I'm heavily thinking going back and trying to grab all those issues, because it's so good, especially this one. Like, it looks amazing. Plus Black Tom is just the best. So that's it for the X-Men stuff for this week. Since I'm back collecting all X-Men, I will be back every Wednesday with whatever latest X-Men issues come out. And we will go from there. Something else is coming up next week, I think. Oh, I think it's Snake Eyes, which I am going to get. So I'll probably talk about that. Maybe in a separate video. Maybe not. I don't know. Action Comics. No, what came out? Something else came out. Superman came out, I think. So I got to read that. Again, I might do Superman in a separate video. I'm going to probably try to keep the weekly X-Men. I think X-Men's sort of the most important. So I'm going to do my weekly X-Men talk. And then Superman and these other ones, I'll kind of sporadically do when I feel the need to do a video. I want to try to stick with the X-Men stuff, and then that's the main focus. Okay, thanks so much for watching, guys. Until next time.